Welcome to LTAM Morning Talk. What's up, beautiful souls out there? Gnarly Nars, Narwhals, warriors of all kinds, and radical rippers. Today's morning talk is going to be pretty good. It's going to be a little bit. I've had some thoughts on my mind, and I just want to know how you think. Before we start that out, can we go ahead and smash that subscribe button? Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. So, you hit it, right? Good. Also, make sure you go to ltamnow.com. Sign up on the sign-in sheet there. That'll put you in the run-in. Once you subscribe, like, comment, and sign up on the website, you will be in the lifetime running for the once-a-month cash giveaway for all the men out there. So that's cool. Now, with that in mind, I wanted to talk briefly about value and kind of like societal value, right? And kind of why we are where we are. I would say that we have really made it difficult for women to get what they naturally deserve. Wouldn't you say that women would love to just stay home, not have to worry about bills, have enough money to do the things that they like to do, raise the children, make sure that the children have everything that they need, be able to spend optimal time with raising their kids and supporting and building the status of their man, being proud of their household, and really just be focused on those things and not focused on a career, not focused on, what guy's going to be in their DMs and what dates they're going to go on and what clothes they got to purchase and the Range Rover car to get the hottie 10 that, because they're a 6, and not have to worry about, sending emails and creating a business and getting an LLC and networking with this, while their kids are at home, not growing and progressing and, putting so much focus on themselves versus their family. So I would say that's, if you were to poll 10 ladies, I would say 7 to 8 out of 10 would say, yeah, that sounds like a dream. Well, I would also subscribe to the idea that we messed that up big time. Let me paint a picture for you. Let me explain. So, when money, right? Money has value, right? Money has value, obviously. Duh. Now, what happens to the dollar bill if the government just prints a bunch of money? Does the value go up or does it go down? It goes down, right? Any smart person would know that. It goes down. So the more money you print into the system, the value of the dollar goes down. Well, I want you to think about this concept and tell me what you think in the comments below. Back in the day, the population is 51% female, 49% male. Back in the day, 51% of the population stayed home, took care of the kids, made the house a home, supported their husband. Their husband was their pride and joy and love with their kids, and they worked together and they respected each other. But then all of a sudden, we got things like abortion and contraception. And although I believe there's utility in abortion, and I'm not here to talk about that. Like, that's not my bag. Leave that to another podcast. But I will tell you, abortion and contraception, what it's done, it's given us hoes. It's given us the 304s. It's given us the slags, the sleazies. And what's happened when the women had options to be able to walk away and be as promiscuous as possible, they broke up the family that way. And then they needed to start providing for themselves. Okay. And it'd be one thing if it was just like a bunch of women being able to claim that it's the guy that left them, but that's not true. 80% of divorces are attained by women. 90% if you're college educated. So, going back to the value thing. You're at first it was 49% of the population. The men are competing against themselves. Employee value is very high. You can demand higher wages, right? You can distribute that to your family to support and save, and you could do that and feel proud as a man. And you can walk strong and tall, be respected in your household. And then all of a sudden, women entered the workplace. So now these corporations, businesses, and all these different kind of entities look at the employee as a devalued item, and they pay you less, right? Because shoot, before we only had 49% of the population to come work for us. Now we have 100% of the population to come work for us. Wow. And women are, statistically and scientifically more agreeable. So they'll just do things, right, in that world. They'll be like, hey, the boss will ask them to do things, whatever it is, and they'll just be like, okay, yes, 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 yes. Where guys will push back. Guys will try and get more money, right? We want to get a raise. We want to get ahead. It's built in us, right? Not for ourselves solely, because guys don't give a shit where they live. They do everything for status, right? They do everything when they have a family for their family. They don't, if you have like a 1-bedroom apartment, a guy's cool, right? He doesn't need a 10-bedroom house. But if he's got a family with his wife and his wife wants a 10-bedroom house and he's got 3 kids, 2 kids, then you know what? He's going to work his ass off to do that. So now now this guy is competing not only with the other guys, but he's competing with women for the same roles, for the same jobs. And now the women are no longer in the home. So they're at work. The kids are at school or daycare. The dad's not in the house. And he's working. It's breaking up families. It's devaluing families now. What do you think would happen if just all the women stopped working in the world today and let the guys go out there and do their thing? Do you think... I think every guy would be employed. I think every single guy would be employed. They'd be out there because they know that would be extremely valuable, right? They would be working their asses off. And you want to know what else too? The men would get paid a lot more. And the men are more likely to share their wealth with someone who is worthy and deserving. So if the woman shows that she is a high value woman, he will choose that woman, because men choose relationships and women choose sex and babies. What does that mean? So let's just keep it very simple. You can't have women open their legs. That's a choice, right? Men can't force that to happen. That's illegal and disgusting. So obviously we don't subscribe to that. So take that off the table, because I know there's a lot of people out there like, well, this happens. Yes, we're not talking about the exceptions. We're talking about the rule. Okay? Just like this is a factual statistic. Check it out on the interwebs. Do your Google. Don't complain and just fight to fight. When I say a statistic, take 5 minutes after this, jump online, okay, and look into yourself. Take accountability. So here we go. Only less than 1% of abortions are done because of rape or grape. Mape. Slape. I'm not supposed to say that on the tubes. Okay? So that's not very common. So yes, you hold control to sex. You also have control to babies if they're brought into the world. Right? When a woman gets pregnant, if she wants it, it's coming. If she doesn't want it, it's done if she wants that. If a guy says, I want it, and she doesn't want it, She could be like, done. She holds all the cards. He has no say. If she says, I want it, and he says, I don't want it, well, it's coming. And guess what? She's also going to be coming for your money. Yeah. And that's kind of messed up. So you guys control that. That's a right that you have that we don't have. Just keep that straight. That's a right you have that we don't have. Feminist. Okay? If you're ever searching for one, that's your right, not our right. Should we be able to have a financial abortion at the time of pregnancy with a girl that I met in a bar or on a dating site that she was so promiscuous that I was able to get it on the first night? Remember, you're in control of that. Guys are wired to try. You're the ones that say yes or no. It's not a mistake. It's not like you just trip and fall. Whoa, there, what's happening? No. Kind of lost where I was going on that. But I will say, guys choose relationships. Right? So what do I mean by that? Let me explain. It used to be that you get on, or still today, you get on down on one knee, you get that ring, and you say, will you marry me? Could be a beautiful day, right? Oh, we choose that. We choose to give our resources, our attention, our time to the one that is worthy of. Say that again. The one that is worthy of. And what that would require from women and men even is to talk about what men want, what men enjoy, what men's standards are. Listen, we already know women's standards, okay? I'll go over them right now. And if you think I'm wrong, comment below. First one, 6 foot. Next one, 6 pack. Next one, 6 inches or more. Last one, 6 figures. So we know that you don't love us for us. You love us for the lifestyle or what we can provide. And we are fine with understanding that. And we're well aware that when a guy is born, we are born with no value, and that's what we strive to. We continue to work towards all of those things. And in some cases, right, like the physical stuff, right, there's nothing we can do about it, but we still keep trucking along. We keep going. We've all seen the short, big dude that makes $1 million that still gets the ladies, right? Right? Now we know. We also know the tall, handsome dude that's broke as hell, but he's slaying it, right? But do you know what men want? Do you care what men want? Ladies, I challenge you. Below, comment on what you believe a man wants, what his standard is, what his boundaries are. And obviously in a general sense, right? Because each individual does have little things that they like more than others, right? But I can tell you right now, there's a few that are standard across the board. And I'll give you one right now just for shits and giggles. Status. My boy Andrew Tate. He's just said it on Just Pearly Things, and it was amazing. He said, and I agree with him 100%, that if you want to show your man love, help them build their status. You know, you can get status by, looking good. That's a one thing, like some arm candy, looking hot, right? That's a good one. You walk in, oh, my girl's hot. Oh, look at that. Oh, baby. Right? And then you could also do it like this. Like you and your buddies walk into the house, right? after doing whatever, surfing or something in my case, maybe making some music in my case, whatever we do, right? Wu-Tang, right? And you get in there with your friends, and your beautiful wife walks out, and she goes, "Hey guys, how was everything? Was it fun?" She's being pleasant and sweet and respectful, and you're like, "Yeah, it was great." And then she does something magical. She goes, "Hey guys, would you like me to cook you all some steaks?" I mean, I'm telling you right now, it would be so cool, right? Like if that's your girl and your boys go over to you and they go, dude, your chick, she's gonna cook us steaks and she's gonna clean up after us and she's gonna be pleasant about it. Like she actually enjoys it. Like, I think your girl loves you. Like, really loves you. That is a status builder. And the only people that, like, honestly, that, like, have shit to say negative about that are the selfish mofos out there that are like, I don't have to do that. He's got to do that for me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, well, if you're the prize, ladies, if you're the prize, right? Why is it that when we get with you, you don't give us your money? Huh? Huh? Why don't you give us your cash and gifts? Like, why do we do that? Why do we give up all of our everything for you? If you're, I mean, if that's the case, then it seems like you're the one that's the winner. So, if you put a fair playing field out there in the world, things could be different. If people reverted back to their natural roles and embraced them, like, be proud of it. Like, why today are we not proud as our gender roles require? Like, why is a wife not proud to be a wife and a good mother? Why is a guy not proud to be out there just going hard, becoming the best they can be, being a good father, being a good role model, being a good leader? I'll tell you why, because, what we got, like 60 years of feminism going on right now. Here's another stat that I want you to go ahead and take advantage of and take a look into. There's 3 stages of feminism. When it first started out, it was all right. But now we're at a point, like I said, where there are rights that women have that men don't have. And they're fully aware of it, and they're fully taking advantage of the situation. And it's terrifying to know that, here's another stat, Google it up. Women are more likely to start wars when in power. I'm only reporting the news. I'm not making this stuff up. Check your Googles. Check your Googles. Put your Googles on. Put your Googles on. So that was a little morning talk there. Just want to check in on you guys, make sure everybody's okay. Make sure that you're feeling good. I know it's tough. 132 men die a day taking themselves out. No funny matter, no joke. This is unreal. Should never be happening. Can you imagine if I said to you 132 women a day were doing that? The outrage. And for good reason. I would be full on board with that. If I heard that, I would be doing anything I can to prevent as many as I possibly can with no reservation. Who wants 132 of anybody taking themselves out a day because society, family, friends, business is discriminating against you? Is creating walls and boundaries that are unnecessary. They're unwilling to collaborate and work with you because there's so many different reasons that they come up with. But that's what LTAM is about. You need to be part of this conversation. This is not about shaming, defaming, or blaming. This is about putting the facts out there and allowing people to talk. Okay? Once again, I just want to give it up to a few people real quick with a little bit of attitude of gratitude. I want to give it up for Kevin Samuels, RIP, for starting the conversation. Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, check him out, one of the leading social psychologists. I don't know if that's his term. He's the man. Just Jordan B. Peterson. Just amazing. You know, you have to be smart and intelligent to watch him. So, you know, if you are smart and intelligent, you know, go ahead and follow him. I understand that not everybody is. And some of the words are big words. But it's a good opportunity to acquire those big words and get smarter. Also, check out the GOAT, greatest of all time, Miss Pearl, on Just Pearly Things on our YouTube channel. She is a blessing. She has come down from the heavens and helped us open up the conversation. Because from a woman's perspective, when you see women backing these ideas and talking in the same manner as men and understanding these concepts, it's powerful. And can I tell you, I see a lot more of you ladies. So I want to say thank you to all the ladies that are, you know, really just understanding the nature of this and being like, yo, this is reality. This is something that we are really going through. And the last one, I love you, Auntie Jenny. I love you. Follow Auntie Jenny as well, too. She is thebomb.com. She helped me with my social media skills. Auntie, if you hear me, I'm going to do those hashtags, all right? Thank you. You know, I'm a music producer. This is new for me. I'm only doing this. I didn't really even want to do this, guys. Like, if I'm being honest, I didn't really even want to do this. You put your neck out, you're in the line of fire. I've already gotten, like, people hate mailing on me, telling me the craziest stuff. Now, on the other hand, I've also had a lot of people say, thank you for doing this. You're so brave. Holy cow. But, you know, it's dangerous doing this kind of stuff. It's dangerous, man. Andrew Tate's out there talking about, like, I would never kill myself. And I need to say that right now. I would never do that. So whatever happens in this world, I would never do that. So take that to the bank. But, you know, it's scary when guys start talking about themselves. You put yourself in the line of fire. And the reason I'm doing this is I got 2 boys, okay? And I just don't want them to walk into a room and feel inherently bad, dangerous, untrustworthy. Someone that is kind of like a blubbering idiot like Homer Simpson or something like that. So I do it for the boys. I do it for the young men. I do it for the young girls. Because you want to know what? I've been meeting a lot of people, and it seems like ladies 35 and up that have kids, they're lonely. They're getting ran through like every couple weeks, a new dude. Their kids are suffering. They're suffering. And they're going to like grow old and die alone with like a cat or a dog or a parrot or something. And I don't want either one of those things to happen. So if you believe that you don't want that either, and you got a good heart, you're like a non-selfish person, you can kind of look outside yourself and be like, yeah, I see these things too. And you don't want the ladies to die alone. You don't want the young guys to just feel like bad people just for being born a male. All right? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. You go to LTAMnow.com, sign up, and be part of the conversation. And with that in mind, I got a lot of videos that need to be filmed today. We're going to continue more reaction videos. The roundtable is going to be coming out. True Stories is going to be coming out, so keep it locked. January 2023 is a whole new world. Peace.